And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Miami Marlins and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Zach Gallen. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Here's a speed threat, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The wind of the pitch. That misses, and we're underway. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there's one away. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Getting guys across the plate, not exactly a forte for them this year, as their offense is in the bottom third of the league in runs scored.
Boog, it becomes extremely frustrating, and then what happens is guys press, especially in run scoring opportunities and situations. And on top of that, I mean, you really make it harder on your pitcher. He feels like he's got to be perfect to go out there and win a ball game.
Oh, now a great stop. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Luis Arraez stands in.
Zach Gallen played his college ball for the University of North Carolina and decided to wear the number 23 for the Tar Heels, and you can imagine why, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. They had that shooting guard that played basketball and wore 23 at North Carolina. Next offering is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at Chase Field, and on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
And he deals. Corbin Carroll, the next to hit, takes ball one. In the air, left field, down the line. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one down. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. kicks and deals. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
One down. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Evan Longoria. That misses. 1-0. I'm always interested in guys like Evan Longoria. He didn't have any scholarship offers out of high school, wasn't drafted out of high school, but eventually ended up at Long Beach State and became a first-round pick. How do you go from not drafted to a first-rounder? Ball to strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Got one out to right. Sanchez on the run. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Ahmed, the runner at second with one away. The next offering misses. 3-2 now.
Yeah, and then becoming a superstar there for a while with the Tampa Bay Rays, and pretty incredible. Just a quiet player, goes about his business day in and day out. Actually played third base next to Troy Tulowitzki at shortstop at Long Beach State.
And slept on his couch.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
And now it's Christian Walker. In the air, right field. Sanchez makes the play, and that is the inning. One left for Arizona. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second. Now, Ryan De La Cruz.
The left fielder, Ryan De La Cruz.
The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Just missed. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
High fly ball down the left field line. Gurriel handles the chance, and there's one down.
The right fielder, Jesus.
And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And there's the strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt pop it. Looking forward to that one in this one.
Second inning here, no score. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Check swing, now an appeal to third. And James Kingsley says he won a round.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Gurriel. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Around first, heading for 2. The relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair. So that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame. Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Joey Wendell in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Runner at second, 2 down. Left field. Gurriel handles the chance, and that will end the inning. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Here comes a pitch. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Now the 0-1. Now a fly ball to right center. Makes the grab on the run. One down.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter.
Next to hit for Arizona, Emmanuel Rivera. First offering, and it just misses. And that's outside. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Line drive, and no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Now up next for Arizona, Dominic Fletcher. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Rivera, the runner at second with one away. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch, lefty on lefty. The pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. His shoulder stayed square to the plate and didn't try to pull off that ball at all, and that's why it jumped off the bat.
Here's Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. Runners are at the corners, one away. Now snap throw to first. Fletcher back in standing. The 0-1. And it's strike two.
Yeah, you can see he just kind of stabbed at that one instead of just keeping his hands soft and absorbing the baseball with the bat.
Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
First and third, one down. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. In plenty of time to first, but it's 1-0 as the run scores. In there, he's safe, and it's 1-0.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game.
because of how good the offenses are.
Up the middle, Wendell slings to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Marlins nothing. On to the 3rd inning, and now for the Marlins, Nick Fortes.
Number 4, Nick Fortes.
And a pitch. And that's through there for a strike. And now it's even up.
1-1.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
And now the 0-1. Bounce to the right side, and that's just foul. The pitch. This one popped up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
So the batting order turns over. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. First time up was a pop out. Some nuggets on Jazz Chisholm. He's from the Bahamas, and he was born in 1998. Signed with the Diamondbacks in 2015. Before he can make his major league debut, though, Arizona traded Jazz to Miami for Zach Gallen. He made his debut the following season, and then in 2022, he became an all-star. Ripped on a line, and that's the inning. Offense held in check there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Marlins nothing. Back here in the desert, this is Corbin Carroll.
The center fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Luzardo back to work.
Nope,
That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1. Good eye right there.
2-1.
In for a strike, and the count's even at 2. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases, and that rolls into the corner. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
All over that one right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Nick Ahmed here to hit. Doubled his first time up. Ball 1, no strikes. Carroll stands at second with no outs. The pitch. Out there to center. Chisholm makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Now it's Evan Longoria's turn. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air, right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman,
Christian Walker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Flied out his first time. One of the rare guys at first base that you almost think defense first. He is that good with the glove. You're talking about top of the list, elite defensive first baseman.
0-1.
There's a strike.
First basemen are involved in just about every single play. So when you have somebody so solid over there, you can breathe a little easier.
Throw to second, save.
The other thing about an elite defensive first baseman like him, it just instills a ton of confidence in those guys playing third and short that have to make those long, tough throws at times, and he just handles them so well. So he really makes the entire infield better with his glove.
And now the lefty, and ball 1. You're not just talking about the ability to pick, Chris. One of the things about him, the range is impressive as he's able to go to his right and get to those balls in the hole. And the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Man at second. Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball. One left for the Diamondbacks. They still lead it 1-0. Welcome back. And now here is Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Righty delivers. And 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Next offering misses. 2-2. And a base hit into right center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
The batter number 3, second baseman,
Luis Arias, the next to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. In for a strike. That's strike 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next one off the plate inside. And now it's even 1-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, and a foul ball. Gallen checks on the runner, and he's back in safely. In the air, out towards right center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. One away.
Now back, left field. Ryan De La Cruz.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Ryan De La Cruz. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ball popped up. Base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
Now at the plate, Jesus Sanchez. The 0-1. And a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In there. Sets him down on strikes. Throws him with a backdoor slider.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big two-out hit.
Now it's Yuli Gurriel. Walker. He steps on the bag. Third out, and that ends the frame. 2 left on. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Marlins nothing. And welcome back. John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Gurriel.
The wind and the pitch. Fastball almost got him there. The pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around first. Digging for 2. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And next is the designated hitter, Emmanuel Rivera. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Smoked on the ground to second. On to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Dominic Fletcher stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
On the ground. Oh, great stop. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Well, there it is, a little old school manufacturing of a run after that double. Ground out to get him over and another ground out to get him in. Nice job to get that RBI.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. The switch hitter batting right.
Marte.
First
Ball one,
pitch,
no
not
strike.
close. Out towards right center field. And that'll do it. But they push across one run on one base hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at the ballpark, here's Joey Wendell.
The shortstop, Joey Wendell.
The right-hander back to work. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Marlins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
The catcher, number 4.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Nope.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And the righty deals. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And a strike. That one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball 3. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
John Birdie at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. The 0-1. Trying to move the runners over. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate. And I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
And now the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they trail by 1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run-scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Jorge Soler up at the plate. In the air to left down the line. Gurriel handles the chance. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. Good contact guy, good defender. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Fortes over at second. Chisholm on at first with 2 down. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. You leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Center field. Carroll moves towards it. Pulls it in on the run. And the inning is over. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. The pitch. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
You know, these D-backs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it hits the fence. And he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Corbin Carroll, 1 for 2. First offering misses badly for ball 1. The 1-0. And a swing and a miss there. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. Runner tags up for third. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
And now, Nick Ahmed. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can
to the right side. Gathers and throws to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Evan Longoria stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Longoria.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So, man aboard, Christian Walker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one fouled off.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. You know, Christian Walker, a guy who had a really successful amateur career. His college ball with the South Carolina Gamecocks, they won the College World Series twice with Walker, and he tied the College World Series record for most career hits with 28. Ground ball up the middle. Wendell fires over to first. That is the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Marlins 1. Back here at Chase Field, new inning getting started. And at the plate for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. The wind of the pitch. That's down and in.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a bouncer. Marte whips it to first on the run. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Jesus Sanchez.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Kicks and fires. Now a screamer into the outfield. Gurriel handles the chance. Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, what a stop. And very nicely done for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Dylan Floro.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel.
And a pitch. Floro, in his 6th season, he features a sinker, a 4-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Next offering is foul back. Righty to the plate. Now a fly ball to right center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man at first. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Emmanuel Rivera. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Rivera, 26 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch
Inside,
misses,
ball
and the count even 1-1.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench, waiting for his time to hit.
And there's one down.
The right fielder, number 8, Dominic Fletcher.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Dominic Fletcher. Grounder might be 2. Over to Wendell. There's 1. Over to first, safe. Next to hit for Arizona, Ketel Marte.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Pickoff move to first.
No, he's in.
Fletcher dives back in safely. And first offering is fouled off. Fletcher, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. Up the middle. They get the force. That's out number 3. 1 left for Arizona as the lead remains 3-1. Back here in the desert at the plate, Joey Wendell.
The shortstop, Joey Wendell.
Gallen back to work.
That's
Good
a
eye
ball.
right there.
Ball 1, no strike.
And the 1-0 misses low.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Now he breaks his bat. Fires to first on the run. Just got him on that one.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Here's a rocket out to left. Gurriel handles the chance.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When they talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at-bat is.
Birdie lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time.
Hey!
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
And foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch. On a line, base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Back to the top of the lineup. And up next for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Gurriel makes the grab, and that is that. One left for Miami, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Bottom of the 7th. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
The catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
And here it comes. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Snags it on the run. And there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Corbin.
Here's the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. Lifted in the air, right field. Brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, base is empty. Now up next for Arizona, Nick Ahmed. 1 for 3. Out to short, Wendell. Whips it across, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, but they still lead it 3-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Andrew Chafin.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now Jorge Soler.
The designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
And he deals. And a good eye there. The lefty, the 1-0. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score, and it's a 1-run game. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Substitution now at second base. And here's the pinch runner, Garrett Hampson.
Number 1, Garrett.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now for the Marlins, Brian De La Cruz. in there, and it's 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen.
No ball,
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Caught him looking for the K. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but I'm not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
That's towards center. And there are 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Hey. 0-1.
Here's the 0-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw home. Not in time. The run scores. It's 3-3.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
So now a pinch hitter, Gene Segura. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. And there's a ball.
0-1, no strike.
Two gone. Next one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Kicks and deals. Out in front and foul to the left side. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him. Good job of damage control right there. But they score twice and even it up late. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied up at 3 apiece. Now into the ball game on defense, Garrett Hampson. He'll play second.
Now playing second.
Also into the ball game, Gene Segura. He's in at shortstop.
Now it's number 9.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Steven Oker. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Steven Oker.
Here's the third baseman,
Leading
Evan
up for the
Longoria.
Diamondbacks, the third baseman.
And the pitch.
0-1. Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
And that one almost got it.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And now the lefty fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch. The punch out there. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Slider clips the corner. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Tanner Scott, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. The 0-2. In the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a home once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr., known for his late inning heroics. And that's outside. The pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a pitch. And a base hit up the middle.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now the DH, Emmanuel Rivera. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Gurriel leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And now 2-0.
2-0.
Hit softly on the ground to third, and he grabs it foul. The count 2-1. Foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. That's inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Dominic Fletcher in the on-deck circle. Payoff pitch. This one high in the air to left center. De La Cruz under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. to start the ninth in this one. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Cortez. Pitch. There's the strike.
0-1.
And that one is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Kicks and fires. That one drifts inside. The 1-2. Stays alive.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
And here it comes. Tap dances out of the way of that one. And now the count filled up 3-2. John Birdie up next. And a 3-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Carroll moves towards it. Racing, makes the catch. And there's one down. Now the third baseman, John Birdie.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And the 1-0. In the air out towards right center. Fletcher brings it in with a nice running grab. And now the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Fouled off. He was late. The 1-1. And now 1-2.
Guy out there sees a power hitter take that kind of swing. He's got to be thinking, is this guy trying to set me up? Now let's see if he can make an adjustment.
On the ground, right side. Marte throws to first in time. That's the third out. Nothing doing here this half. Bottom part of the order. 7-8-9. 2 up in inning number 9. All tied up at 3 apiece. Bottom of the inning. And now the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher. The pitch. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
I'll tell you this, that's going to go on that pitcher's highlight reel.
Strike 2. Miami's bullpen with some action. Tanner Scott, the left-hander, up and throwing. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And now 1 away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch.
Clearly he had a move.
Next to hit, Cattell. Hammered on the line, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there'd be no question in his mind that he was going for two. That's just a great feeling.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. In the air, right side. Sanchez gets under it. He hauls it in, 2 away. Throw is high and over his head.
The center fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. That's out to center field. And there's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Throw, and it gets away.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
So 2 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Ahmed. And the first offering is not close. At the belt and fires. Out to short. Segura throw to first. 3rd out. So they can't push across the winning run, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra innings. All tied up at 3 apiece. Joe Mantiply gets the call from the pen. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And now here's the Marlins DH, Jorge Soler. Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020 with a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning, and that forced teams to rethink their strategy in extra frames.
Yeah, much margin for error, and Boog, to your dismay, not much sacrifice bunting. Teams usually try for the big inning.
Certainly not that much bunting for the road team as they try and play for the big inning, but for the home. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Here's Garrett Hampson. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Tag, save! He's into third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Puts a bunt down. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Well, pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Puts a bunt down. Play at the plate, safe, and they take the lead. First and second, no outs. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Down the line towards the corner, and that one gets down, fair ball. One run is in. De La Cruz coming home. Ahmed with a relay throw, not in time. He's safe at the plate, and they're up by 3.
Now the first
Yuli Gurriel, the next up for the Marlins. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Man at second. They say you win. Sanchez leads off second with nobody out. And takes low for ball 1. Base hit center field. Sanchez around third. He scores and they lead by 4.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So man aboard. Gene Segura at the plate here. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. Kicks and deals. Swung on, belted. That one back. It bangs off the wall. Ahmed with a relay home. Tag safe at home. And the lead is up to 5.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. That's in there. Strike 1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Walker tracks it down for the out.
The third baseman, number 5, John Birdie.
And at the plate for Miami, John Birdie. Next offering is down low. And that is ball 1. And a pitch. Ground ball left side. Sneaks through. Base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. The throw is wild and it gets away.
The center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Jazz Chisholm Jr. the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, it might be a night game, but it's pretty hot out there. I don't have to tell you, partner, you're sweating pretty good over there. Makes this long inning that he's grinding through out there a little extra taxi.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. On a line out towards center. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags from third. Runner from third comes across, and it's now a 6-run lead.
The designated
Jacob Stallings now came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. In there, and it's 0-1. Birdie off of first with 2 away. Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
The batter, the second.
Anytime you rip a line
Here,
drive
here.
the other way, you feel
Yes.
really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now it's going to be Garrett Hampson. The 0-1. That one is upstairs.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Oh, he botches it. Birdie around third. He will score. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. In the air, right field. Fletcher flashes the leather on the running catch. But they take the lead on a huge 7-run outburst. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Marlins 10 and the Diamondbacks 3. And welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And the pitch. And fouled off. And he deals.
1-1.
Bullpen activity starting up now. Tanner Scott, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. The pitch. This to third. Birdie fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Christian Walker.
And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Next pitch is popped up. Gurriel handles the chance. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lourdes.
Diamondbacks
Gurriel.
down to their final out. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Popped up. Gurriel sizes this one up. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins take this one in a blowout.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
Final score here today, 10-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Diamondbacks,